Hey, welcome to my channel. So today I am going to be doing a chuck roast on the smoker. This chuck roast will take a small amount of time. It's got a similar flavor to brisket, a little cheaper, a little smaller, and it doesn't take half the time that a brisket takes. We're doing Texas style, pretty much seasoned with just salt and pepper, and then we're gonna smoke it for a few hours. We use an apple wood. So tune in and I'll show you the next steps. Okay, so we've got the chuck roast here. I'm gonna unpackage it. This is a 4-pound chuck roast. Alright, so the seasoning for this one is rather simple. We're gonna do salt and we're gonna do pepper. So I'm just going to go ahead and mix the two up. Alright, so now we're just going to sprinkle this all over the roast. The dogs are not happy that they're not in here, so they're making a lot of noise. They like being in here when I film because they think they're going to get leftovers or something I drop, which is pretty inevitable. I'm just going to coat it all over, and I'm getting all the excess that I've dumped off of here. Just dabbing it on the sides. So while we're doing this, what we're going to do is when we get done here, after I've got the rub all on it, we're just going to put this back on the container, set it in the refrigerator for about 2 hours. You could do that up to 12 hours, but we're going to stick with just 2. And after that, that'll allow the seasoning to soak in and to it'll draw the moisture out, and then we'll be ready to get started on smoking this one. And while that's in the refrigerator, I'll go out and I'll prep the smoker, get it all cleaned out from the last time. I'll get the firebox good and hot and going, and then let it come to temperature. We're going to cook this at about 225, anywhere between 4 to 6 hours, depending on the size of it. The last one I did was I think a 2-pound, and it took about 4 hours, 3 to 4 hours to do. We'll check on it periodically, and if this looks like it's getting too dark, or it looks like it's drying out, I'm gonna wrap it, and that's really just at my discretion. It's not really a requirement, but I like to wrap food on the smoker because it really helps contain the moisture. And if you're also having trouble getting through the stall, anything like that, it helps at that point as well. Alright, and that's the last of our seasoning. I think we just about got it covered. Alright, looks good. So now, like I said, I'll put it in the refrigerator and we'll be back here in a couple of hours. Okay, so it's been a couple of hours. We have the chuck roast here out of the fridge. I'm going to put some gloves on so I don't get my hands all nasty again. We've got to take it out of here, and I'm ready to put the meter in it so we can get started on cooking. And I've already set up the app. I'm going to put it on this side here. Alright, I can can see the temperature changing now on the meter app. So we're ready to go ahead and get this on the smoker. Again, we're smoking at 225, between 200 and 225. We're going to do that for about 4 or 5 hours, or when the temperature reaches 155 degrees internal temperature on the meat. So we'll be back in a bit when this reaches temperature. Alright, here we are with the smoker. The temperature is now at 120 degrees. So it's looking like we're going to go ahead and wrap this one. So I'm going to go ahead and pull it off of here. We'll get it inside and get it wrapped in butcher paper. Okay, so here we are. Meat looks a little dry to me, so I want to try and contain that moisture a little better. So we're going to use butcher paper, get it wrapped up nice and tight, and then we'll get it back on the smoker for the rest of the smoke. Get it good and tight. Alright, so it's all wrapped and it's ready to go back on the smoker. This is cooking a little faster than I expected, so I'm thinking it'll probably be done in maybe an hour. So we'll finish this off and then I'll be back when it's at temperature. Alright, so the resting period's done. We've got this off the smoker and now we can see what we've got. You can see it's just filled with juice. It's a really good sign. Alright, so we'll just keep unwrapping this here. Let's see what we've got. See if I can keep from burning my hand. Oh, that looks great. Looks juicy. Looks juicy. Nice and tender. Just need my glove so I can pick it up. Nice and tender. Just need my glove so I can pick it up. I'm going to hand that off. Take the meter out. And wow, that just looks awesome. Alright, so now we are ready to slice it. So I'm going to turn it here. Slicing pretty easily. We did this to a medium well. That looks really, really good. Alright, so I'm going to take a piece of this and give it a shot. Very full of flavor. It's juicy. Taste the salt and the pepper in it, but not overly strong. Yeah, this is really flavorful. I enjoy it. I like it. I'm going to tear this up. So that's it for today. Please go through, check out my other videos, like this one, comment on there, let me know if you have any questions, anything you want to add, and thanks for watching.